Hey guys, Aaron here. I have had a request for a stropping tutorial video, and as you know, I have made a handful of stropping videos in the past. My technique is kind of developing and evolving though, so I figured I would just kind of give an update. To start, this is my Stropman strop. This is the big four-sided one, I don't really know. It comes numbered 1 through 4, 4 being the coarsest, 1 being the finest. And if you buy the package on their website, it comes packaged with all the different compounds that you can use on it. I've applied the compounds before, but you want to refresh it every few knives or so, and it's been a little while. So I'm just going to kind of crayon some new compound on there. It doesn't take much. You know, I don't really have a system for how often I do this. I think just once I kind of feel like the efficiency of the strop is starting to suffer, I usually put some more on. I'm going to do all 4 sides really quick. Get these little baggies open is the biggest pain. So it's just simple. Some people say that you should heat your strop, like with a hairdryer or something, to get the compound on a little more even. That's probably true. I did that once, haven't done it since. It seemed like it was just an added step to me. But if that's what you do and it's working for you, then keep doing that by all means. Okay. And then the last red, Jeweler's Rouge. There you go. So, what I'm going to be stropping tonight is a knife that is still sharp, but just needs kind of that scary sharp quality. This is my Matte Disc and Fire new knife. Haven't made a video on it yet, but you'll see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strop from tip to heel. And the best way that I have found to find the angle to strop is to lay the knife so that the edge lays flat on the block, raise it just a hair, and strop. And the real trick with stropping is to maintain a consistent edge. This is going to be a lot of muscle memory and a lot of practice, but what I do to help with that is I only strop one side at a time. On this coarsest grit, I am applying a little bit of pressure, but really not much. I'm letting the weight of the knife blade itself do the majority of the work. Okay. And this really isn't going to take much, guys, because it is already quite sharp. Yeah, so just for a point of reference, when I say what I'm doing is I lay the knife down so that it lays flat, and then I raise it and I strop just about like so. You don't need very high. The way I used to do it was I would find the angle at which it bit into the leather and I would strop at that angle. I no longer think that you need to do that. So I lay it flat, I raise it just a hair, and I strop like that. I do 4 to 5 strokes a side, and then I switch and I go the other way. Okay, and then you would switch to your next grit. Now if you just have a two-sided strop or something like that, you are going to be using a much finer grit to begin with. So the trick will be to not let your knives get as dull before you strop them. Something like a green or a red strop is a finishing compound, and that's just going to be to maintain an already sharp edge. The black compound has a good amount of cutting agent in it, and that will be something that could potentially resharpen your knife, if you will. And obviously not as quick as a diamond stone or something like that, but you can get a pretty good edge back on a knife using just the black compound, a piece of leather, and some time. So just kind of working through it here. Yeah, I can already feel the edge is just sticky sharp. So I'm gonna do this pretty quickly from this point forward. So now that I'm on the green and next the red compounds, I'm really applying no pressure whatsoever. I'm really just letting the edge glide along the leather, and I'm just polishing and really refining that edge to get something that will be truly sharp. And I'm not a master at this. There are times when I can tell that I haven't been holding my angle consistent, or I was pressing too hard, and I will take an edge that was sharp and I will dull it or something like that. This is a practice skill, so don't get frustrated. And then just a couple polishing passes here. This isn't normally the angle that I hold it at. It's just a little awkward doing this around the tripod. So what you should be able to see already is that final edge. It's not a mirror by any means, but it should be shinier and looking a little more refined. So then with just a sheet of printer paper, so you can get it even more refined than that. This probably will not shave yet, but pretty close. So there you go, guys. I hope that has helped you out some and given you a little bit of insight onto how I strop. So take it easy.